to Simfos TV, and today I'm very glad to have Mr. Marco ORELLANA as my guest. Mr. Marco ORELLANA is the Chief Information Officer. Is it still your title, Chief Information Officer at Codelco? Well, Mr. ORELLANA, first I would like you to introduce yourself. We want to know you personally. Then after that you will talk about Codelco. Perfect. But yourself.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you for the invitation. And my name is Marco ORELLANA. I am an information technology engineer from the University of Chile, and I have a diploma from the University of Santiago in Chile. I am married with 3 children.
Good.
Yeah. I have 1 children from 26 years,
all right. 1
daughter with 25, and little children from 11.
That's very good.
A big difference with the
okay.
And big difference in all of sense when you have the big difference between the sun.
Why not? Why
but
not?
It's good.
Why not? Yes.
I'm working in Codelco for 27 years.
Well, 27 years you've been working at Codelco. Was it your first job to?
Yes. When I finished to the university, we started in the initial practical of engineering in Codelco. I started in the North Division of Codelco, and developed all of my career in the company. And in 2003, I went to Santiago Santiago is the capital in Chile.
Yes.
I'm going to Santiago for access to the position of CIO of the company.
Okay.
Yeah, and
the CIO is the Chief Information
Officer of the company.
It's funny because yesterday somebody said because of innovation, it's so important that every company should have a Chief Innovation Officer, which is also CIO. So now we will have an ambiguity here. But we'll talk about this later. You've been Chief Information Officer since 2003.
2003.
So for the last 10 years you've done that
10 years
at Codelco.
This month in May, I have 10 years in the position.
In information. Okay.
Very good years. It's a very challenging this position, and especially in a company like Codelco with the business of mineral, with the business change in these 10 years, and we need change for the support the strategic of the company. So it's very challenging.
Yeah, you made your whole career in Codelco. You found your happiness there. It's a good company for you.
Yes, it's a good company.
Okay, so let's.
I have a good team.
Okay, now let's talk about Codelco itself. Is it by the way, is it the biggest company in Chile?
Yes, Codelco is the biggest company.
Still today the biggest company?
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about Codelco. What is Codelco?
Codelco is a state company in Chile.
State company.
100% is the state. But Codelco has the same treatment in Chile like a private company.
Okay.
Has independent board for the direction of the company. Has 1 executive president and the designer for the board.
All right.
And Codelco is the biggest producer of copper in the world. Today, in this year, Codelco produced near of 1.8 million tons of copper.
1.8 million tons
of copper.
It is the first company in the world, biggest for copper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Represent the 20% of the total ingress of Chile. Codelco.
20%.
20%, and represent 20% too of the total of production of copper in Chile.
In Chile?
No, excuse me. Represent 50% of the total of production of copper in Chile.
In Chile, 50%. Okay.
The another 50% is for private companies like BHP, Anglo American.
Okay.
No? And for 2020, Codelco has a program for increase the production for 2 million of tons of copper.
So you mean that Codelco is still expanding? It's growing.
Yeah, we have today. We have all of the operation in Codelco is located in Chile. We have 7 mines located in Chile. The principal area for production of the copper is located in the north of Chile.
Okay.
And today Codelco is working in exploration in Latin America.
Okay.
We have exploration in Peru, in Brazil, in Colombia, Ecuador.
But this is new. This is new because 30 years ago it was impossible.
Yes, yes. This is new. It's part of the new context of business. All of the companies looking for what happened in the more extensive area.
Yeah, okay.
And Codelco is in the same. In Codelco working 17,000 internal workers, 17,000, and we have near of 50,000 contractors in the company.
All right.
Today we are very ambitious plan for new projects. The new project is related with new mines, and we have a very ambitious plan for near of $50 billion for the next 10 years.
You are going to invest
Yes.
$50 billion
in the next 10
years. It's huge.
Yes, it's a huge. It's a major investment in the history of Codelco in this
incredible
time of frame.
Okay.
Yes, it's similar to the challenge you have in OCP.
Yes,
in
yes,
OCP
absolutely. I was thinking the same thing, is that you have a huge company who has a big impact on the economy of the country, and who also has ambitious plans for the future, want to expand, invest, etc.
In a short frame of time, you have a very big, important project, and this is a challenger. This is a challenge, but it's part of the life of the company.
A challenge is part of the life of the company, which is good that you say this, because it's transition to my next question.
Yes.
Obviously, this is the second Symphos. You didn't come here to the first Symphos.
Yes,
you were not here. You were here?
No.
You were not?
No.
So is it the first time in Morocco?
Yes, this is the first time in Morocco.
In Morocco?
Yes.
Do you like it?
Yes, I like it very much. It's very, very nice country, very nice city.
You're welcome to stay.
Yes, very nice people.
Thank you. Okay, so, but you know, this Symphos the theme is innovation. You were talking to me about Codelco challenges and investment and things like that. Therefore, innovation must be a buzzword, must be very important in Codelco. But how is it organized? Obviously, is it important? I know the answer, I think. How do you go about innovation at Codelco?
Yeah. In Codelco, we have internal very hard discussion about how organize innovation.
Yes.
We create, 2 years ago, Codelco created one vice president for innovation for all of the company.
One vice president for innovation for the whole company. Okay.
But to the end of the last year, the company restructured the area of innovation and distributed innovation in all of different business areas.
Okay, so let's stop at this point. So you start by saying, okay, innovation is important, therefore I will have one VP innovation. So it's top-down approach. And then it doesn't really work.
Yeah.
And then you decide to decentralize the whole thing.
You need more bottom-up. This is really
you need a bottom-up approach.
You need more bottom-up.
Okay.
And you need innovation in all of people. You need innovation in all of areas. It's impossible one person for all of the company define the innovation.
But before you come back, sorry to interrupt you, because it's a very important point. Because I've been talking to someone this morning about innovation, and he said to innovate, even in a big company like Codelco, OCP, you need first vision, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the vision must be from the top.
Yes, exactly.
Now, it seemed to contradict, but you tell me, does it contradict the idea that it didn't work
the vision
top
is
down?
From the top. The vision is from the vision is on the top, and the vision say the innovation is important part of the strategy of the company.
Okay.
The implementation is all of people. For example, the CIO, part of the innovation is responsibility for CIO. Part is the general manager of human resource.
Okay, I see. The
vice president of operation has responsibility in innovation. All of people have responsibility for implement this vision.
Right. Okay. So the vision is from the top, but everyone should be implementing. So now you tell me you have decentralized the whole thing, but are there people who specifically are in charge with innovation at...
Yes, in each area you identify specific people more oriented to the innovation, and the company create the senior level executive committee for promote the innovation in the company. Okay. The president of the company participates in this committee.
Okay. There is a committee
who does that. Committee.
And the president, obviously, because the president has to show that it is a vision from the top.
Yeah. Okay. The idea is this committee the principal role of this committee is promote inside of the company the innovation in all of areas.
Okay.
For example, in this committee, for example, in Codelco, we have all of year we have the annual award for innovation in the company.
The award for innovation in the company.
And the three final awards is recognized in this committee. For the people, it's very important. For the people
yes. Recognition is very important. We know that.
And the project these people generate is a very good project in general. It's a very good project. It's a difficult thing in this project when you don't working in the real operation, in the real problem. But the people working in the real operation identify this project.
Yes. Okay.
It's very good.
Okay, so that's how. When did you change the structure from one VP
in December last year.
Last year,
December
okay.
2012.
So it's too early to make an evaluation, but probably it will work better.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, since we have here companies from all over the world, and obviously we have a common discourse, philosophy about innovation, but we want to know what you do. Let's talk about some projects that you have implemented at Codelco and that you're kind of proud of. Let's show off for a moment some projects.
Yeah. In Codelco, we are proud of different projects. For example, one project very important for us, we are working today, one was our new mine, is working with autonomous truck.
Autonomous trucks. So the big trucks, but there is nobody who is actually driving them.
Yes, without driving.
Autonomous. And it's a huge open pit mine.
The huge open pit. The system control the truck.
Okay.
And but this project is a very nice project in technological application. But the principal driver for the company, when the company is thinking in this type of project, is for the impact in the design of the mine. The design of the mine is very different when you use truck without driver or truck with drivers.
The design of the mine.
The design of the mine is more simple. It's more simple for the legislation in Chile. In Chile, for security reason, the legislation defines the condition for when you construct the new mine. The law defines the principal characteristic of the mine.
Okay.
And this characteristic change when you no send workers inside the mine.
Okay.
And this change has a very high impact in the total cost of the project.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Today the project with the autonomous truck is more cheaper than the project with the
drivers. But tell me, okay, autonomous trucks, and you say this is a nice project, okay, for an engineer, for economics, etc. But workers, they used to drive trucks. They want maybe the children to drive the trucks. Now there is a truck without drivers. So how do you sell this to the trade unions?
It's more easy when it's a new project. It's a green project.
Yes.
It's a green field. We say green field or brown field.
Yeah.
In green field, it's more easy. In brown field, it's more complicated and specific for the union. But the strategy with us in the company is relocate to the workers.
Okay.
Retrain to the worker, provide new training to the worker for another important function, and relocate to the worker.
Okay. Nobody has the impression to be excluded.
No.
Just come back to what you were saying. You said we make a distinction between brownfield and greenfield. In greenfield, obviously, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
There is nobody there. You start with it.
Yeah.
But when you're talking about brownfield, which is something which already exists, and you want just to innovate, to change, then you have to take people into account, and you train them again, and you try to offer them some other jobs.
Yeah, this is in Codelco we have the opportunity when the new project take these people take the people from the old mine and redefine position for these people working in a new project in Codelco. This is the management we have today. The idea is not put the technology in front to the people.
Okay.
The technology for support to the people, not for generate conflict with the people. And we have very strong unions. It's very difficult negotiate with the union. When do you put in the table?
Yes, we agree on this. Obviously, this is an eternal problem. It's not specific to Codelco.
Yeah.
You want to introduce technology to make life easier for everyone to make, but then you have people who immediately think there is a threat to their own employment and job, and you have to solve this equation. But this is not specific to Codelco.
Yeah.
It's have been around for 100 years. I want to ask you another. Thank you for giving us this example. I want to ask you another. You are here in Morocco, huge phosphate resources, biggest in the world, and as you made yourself the comparison between Codelco and OCP, quite right. And obviously, the good thing is that everybody can learn from everybody.
Yeah.
So, what can OCP learn from Codelco? What can the whole phosphate industry? Because you are not in phosphate, you are in copper.
Yeah, in copper.
What can we learn from you?
I talking with people from OCP, and when I see the process in general, the mining process is very similar. It's very similar, Codelco, in the process with the OCP.
The mining process is
similar. The mining process is very similar. In really, you have, for example, you have the same technology you are using in OCP is the technology we are using in Codelco.
Sure.
The same provider working with you, working with us in Codelco. I think we have, for example, I'm talking with the people from IT, from the people from automation. I think we have a lot of areas for synergy, for sharing the knowledge, sharing the experience from OCP, experience from Codelco. In this process of transformation, we have in Codelco the strategy of Codelco for innovation. The name is Codelco Digital.
Codelco Digital.
Digital.
Okay.
Codelco of the future is Codelco Digital.
Right? Okay.
In this process of Codelco Digital, we need very strong alliance. You need alliance, for example, in our case, we have very strong alliance and partnership with another mining company located in Chile. For example, BHP, Anglo American, Rio Tinto. With this company, we're sharing the development of Codelco and take from this company another experience the company has. Yes. We're sharing with the technological industry. For example, Microsoft, Cisco, Oracle, SAP.
Did you talk to these people? You learn from them? You cooperate with them? Yes.
And you need, for example, in our experience, when you put your problems in the table and you transparent what is your project and what is your necessity, all of the world is in condition to cooperate.
Okay.
They cooperate and you generate a community for support your strategy.
All right.
This is the idea.
Okay, thank you. Well, I will ask you the last question because we have only 5 minutes left. You are kind of an expert in smart mining yourself. Suppose I'm a student, I know nothing. I try to be intelligent. I hope I am intelligent, but I know nothing about smart mining. Can you give me a mini lecture in 3 or 4 minutes to tell me what is smart mining?
Yeah, I don't know expert, but smart mining, all of people when speak about smart mining, speak about the technology.
Yes.
But in really, technology is part of the
It's only part of smart mining.
It's only part. The real smart mining is more related with the culture of the company.
Culture.
It's more related with DNA, we say in Codelco, with DNA of the company.
Right.
You need put in the DNA of the company the capacity for transform every time. The technology change every time. You have technology today, it's different than technology in the next 5 years. The smart mining is related with the capacity of the company to adopt new technology and change with the technology.
To be very reactive. Anytime something has to change.
Every time change. And this capacity is related with the capacity of innovation inside of the company. You need all of you working, thinking in innovation.
Yes.
All of you executives thinking in innovation. And when you have this capacity in your company, you have smart mining really.
Okay, that's a good definition, which means that actually it's not the mine who is smart, it's everybody must be smart
Yes.
in the mine.
Yes, this is the idea.
Okay,
This is the idea.
thank you very much.
Thank
Very
you.
nice talking
Thank
to you.
you.
Very much.
Thank you very much.
Gracias.